Welcome to day 56 of the 77-day video challenge. I was going to talk about one of today's holidays. Today is Compliment Your Mirror Day. And one of the things that I suppose is worth acknowledging is that sometimes we're not comfortable with what we see in the mirror. And today I felt some ugliness reflected back at me. I started off the day in a bad mood because of some correspondence that I had received that really angered me. And it really set me into a victim mindset. That this was unjust. I want somebody to fix this because it's not my fault. Not my fault. Not my fault. Somebody else take care of this. I am a victim. And I really cringe when I think about people who fall into a victim mentality and surrender their own power to allow somebody else to fix them. Several years ago, I attended a workshop in which the catchphrase was, "There are no victims, only volunteers." And in the moment, that seemed like it made reasonably good sense. I accepted it in the moment, but once I thought about it, I realized there are people who genuinely are victims, people who had their power taken from them. And that it's not merely about releasing your boundaries and surrendering your power. Sometimes your power is taken from you. That's not so far removed from the experience that I had earlier today and is part of an ongoing concern I have. However, I suppose I could see some of the logic behind that, but I think that it's an oversimplification of a complex experience. One that I think is far too easy for some of us to fall into. That we stomp our feet and we call out an injustice and we expect somebody to fix things for us. I think this has been a driving force for certain political movements. The people really are attracted to somebody who says, "I have the answers. Don't worry, I've got it under control." That can be really seductive. And it's important that we remind ourselves not to fall into that trap, because that's what it is. That if you surrender a little bit of your power or allow your power to simply be taken from you, that strangles you. I don't want for anybody to surrender their power, and I certainly don't want anybody to have their power taken from them, because that's what free will ought to be. I found myself falling into a victim mentality around this one incident, and because I stewed over this for a while earlier today, I allowed that to trigger another bad experience, something that I felt I had largely resolved recently. But it's just opened new wounds, or rather, it opened old wounds, and the pain came back fresh. We mustn't allow other people to take our power. We have to we have to take ownership of ourselves. There's a really valuable quote which escapes me at the moment, but you will find within yourself something that gives you purpose. You can frame your own best mantra to motivate you. You don't need me to quote some dead person. There are plenty of living people out there to inspire you. And the most important person to inspire you, to protect you, to save you, is yourself. So perhaps if you choose to celebrate Compliment Your Mirror Day, that can be the mantra that you offer up to that person looking back at you in the mirror. That you are your own best hero. You are your own best victor. Don't victimize yourself. And don't let others victimize you. This is a message that I have to remind myself of, and it is something that I lost sight of earlier today. But tomorrow is another day, and I have had an otherwise wonderful day. I got some things done at work. I ate some tasty things. I got some things done at home. And now I get to speak to you and to thank you for joining me for day 56, and I will see you on day 57 of the 77-day video challenge.